All right, we're going to jump into turn 7. So, a little bit from a personal standpoint, I am very much into soccer, very much into women's soccer because my daughter's a professional soccer player. And I'm waiting anxiously for the beta release of Football Manager 26, because it's going to include women's football, which I'm super excited about. I actually blocked off half a day so I could, when it came out, I could play it, but it hasn't been released yet. So we're going to knock out a few turns here of this. So we'll get at least 2 turns in here. So let's draw for turn 7, RHQ event, none. Our CO gets 5. Ooh, that's one of the bigger numbers we've had. And the CO is up here on that card, not undercover, so he gets 6. So he has 9. He can spend 6. Well, he can not talk to the first platoon because the first platoon is undercover unless he goes here, which maybe he should. Wow, maybe he should. Huh. So the second platoon is on this card. Nope. The second platoon is on this card. Yep. The second platoon is a fire team. I don't think I can activate him because he is a fire team. Can I? Wow, what a good question. Hold on. Super obvious. If I look at the activated subordinate, HQ, or staff, details, both the originator and the recipient must be on their command side. So, reality is what I need to do is I need to get this guy unpinned. Feels like a potentially good job for the XO. So, I can't do the second platoon. First sergeant, I'm going to activate him. He's sitting right here. I can see him line of sight. The XO I'm going to do. And third platoon is undercover. Can't do him. So that was 2. XO and the first sergeant, I said. I am going to take a risk and have this guy go up to this cover. Oh, I flipped the first sergeant. That's what I did. And I flipped him to fire team instead. He's exposed. He will now activate. So that was 3. He is going to activate. The first is 4. He's going to tell this artillery FO to lay down fire there. I get 6 draws. I'm a little worried. I don't know if the shorts come out. I always hate this. But he gets 4 draws. Veteran, and that's 6 draws total because this is also where the marker is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. We got battalion fire. That's beautiful. So definitely laying down fire there. That's going to stop that guy from firing. Laying down fire here. Gonna lay down fire here. Not gonna go onto that card yet, or am I? Gotta hit 3 cards, so those are my only 3. I mean, I could hit myself. I'm not doing that, that's for sure. God, I love battalion fire when it works. Maybe we take advantage of that and we go, God, that open field, that just feels so stupidly risky. All right, so he did activate the first, and yep. So he told him to fire. So he started with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he is done. Saving the rest. But he's now exposed. This guy's not firing though, so I think he's safe. First platoon. 3. He's undercover. 4. So he's getting a total of 5. He no longer needs to tell this guy to fire. I'll tell you what he's going to do. First command is he's going to tell this guy to go up here. This guy's going to automatically unpin, by the way. So he's going to try to infiltrate there because we are under fire. So 1, 2, 3. He's successfully infiltrated. That's awesome. So he is under this cover. Wow. All right. Actually, he'll go under this cover. Start spreading. No, he's going to go under this cover. And the reason is I'm going to get up this guy as well. But, so that was 1. 2, I'm going to tell him to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. He did not infiltrate. He's exposed. And I'm not going to exhort for this because I don't think they're going to get any fire down. I do not plan to trigger a potential contact. He is going to move out here. That is 3. His 4th move is going to be to tell this guy to try to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. Failed. Let's see. And I think that's 4, right? It was 1, 2, 3. He moved 4. I think he's going to tell this guy to look for more cover. Maybe not. I don't think so. I think we'll just leave it like it is, and we're going to save. So he had 5. He used 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's saving 1. First sergeant gets 5, 6. So he's at 11. He can spend down to 5. He is going to attempt to infiltrate to this card. So 1, 2, 3. He did. He will then move to this card. He's exposed. He will lay down. That's 3. He will then look for cover. 1, 2, and he found it. All right. So he is going to manage, I believe, to get that guy, this casualty gone. So that'll be 3 casualties evacuated. I hope I don't have a 4th casualty. If I do, though, then you know what? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I did the first sergeant. I'm just going to stick with that because I drew the cover. He basically infiltrate, move, collection, cover. So he's down to 7. The XO gets 5. He is here, so he gets 6. So he's up to 12. The XO is going to attempt to infiltrate here. 1, 2, 3. Exhort 4. So he failed to exhort. So he can spend down to 6. He was 12. He can go to 6. He is going to attempt to unpin that guy. So he's going to try to rally him. 1, 2, 3. He did. Now he's going to try to flip him. 1, 2, 2, 3, which he did. So the second platoon is now flipped. And then he is going to go, well, he's just going to hang. That's it. So he had 2 more after the getting up there and infiltrating and then rallying. So he's got 8 saved. So now we're second platoon, which gets 4. He's a veteran 5. So he is up to 7. These are all going to unpin. And I kind of like him pinned right now. Yep, I do like him pinned right now, so he's not firing. So I'm changing nothing. He's saving all of them. Third platoon gets 1. He is undercover and a veteran, so he gets 3. So he's got 9. I think he's just going to save them. There's nothing I really want to do. General initiative. I get 2. All right. Think about this. Thinking of going to that card. All right. 2. I just don't know what I should do. Should I move there? Definitely not moving here. I think I am going to chill. Golly, I hate that. These are going to unpin. I don't want to unpin them now. I could try to unpin this guy and move him. I'm going to try to unpin him instead of wasting. So he did unpin. Now I have a darn decision to make. I'm not going to move him because I can't get him undercover. We're going to wait. All right. I'm wasting one. Hate it. You know what? What is this guy? Oh, you know what? I'm probably better off getting this guy to auto-infiltrate as a smaller step next turn, because he could auto-infiltrate. So I'm going to just wait. Yep. Their turn. Do they have an HQ event? They do not. So which cards? We have here. Got a unit here. I think that's it. Those are the only 2 places that we have units. Oh, these were captured. Okay. That's it. So let's draw our 2. No, down here. There are 2 units. There's a fire team who's not pinned, and then a litter team. The fire team, I don't think he does anything. The fire team undercover, but he's not on an opposing unit's card. Fire team's just going to sit there. The pinned unit, pinned, undercover. So 1 through 4. 3, he's going to try to rally. Pinned, undercover, he's going to try to rally. He failed. So that guy does nothing. So then this guy here, he is a fire. Well, he does nothing too. He's a fire team. He does nothing as well. So the enemy activity check, that is, I mean, this is, we're really not seeing a lot. Interesting. All right. So capture segment. If we didn't before, we do now. No retreat because there's nobody paralyzed or litter unpinned. No fire. So the fire mission update, flip, flip, flip. When this flipped, that changed here. We do have a PDF going this way. Spazzing. But it's now stopping on this card. Oh, that's interesting. This guy, when he moved here, he's going to fire at one of these two cards. They're the same volume of fire. They're both putting out S's. So I think if we look at the prioritization, friendly, closest card, they're the same, random if equal. So I got a 1, 2. A 1. So this guy was like that. We're going to flip it. These guys are now firing up there. And it's that unit, which does put a small arms down. These guys also are stopping firing. They're firing, but their small arms is now stopping on their card because they can't see out of it. Pinned recovery, or potential contact, there's none. We didn't move on to any cards. So pinned recovery, unpinned, unpinned. This goes back to heavy, so the mortar's gonna fire. I don't think anybody else is pinned. Nope. He's under fire and pinned. He's not pinned. So now it's on to the casualties. So this guy is -5, -6, +2. It's a -4. Hit and paralyzed. So he is now paralyzed, meaning this just disappears. No fire, nothing here. So now we got this unit. So we have -5, and then it's +2. So that's a -3, but there's a crossfire, so a -4. He is just pinned, but he is pinned. And then we have the pinned unit is hit. There's the short. And he is paralyzed, which I think he is. Nope, he was not. He's now paralyzed and pinned. All right. So paralyzed, fire team. We can get units on that card. Don't think we want to drop artillery. I think we want to get up onto that card is what we want to do this next turn. And that is it. So I do need to take 2 LMG fired. Where did 1 LMG go? Is 1 LMG, did that 1 LMG get hit? No. Where in the world is 1 LMG? Did I move 2 LMGs up here? Artillery FO. Where in the world? Huh. Oh, he's here. So 1 LMG and 2 LMG in the mortar. 1 LMG, so the LMGs are almost out of ammo. All right. CO is here. He could actually order that unit up. Might be smart. All right. I think that's it. We're going to clean up. We do get this casualty off. And we are on to turn 8. We only have 3 turns to get both of those secured. So we're going to start the process now. So HQ event? No. CO gets 2. He's undercover. And a veteran, so he gets 4. So he's up to 8. First thing he's doing is moving out of cover, so he's exposed. He will activate the first who's on his card. He will activate, well, he will activate the second, so that's 2. He is going to tell this guy to infiltrate up there. So he's a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. So he infiltrated here. And when he does that, so that's 3, he is going to play. It's my last big ceasefire, isn't it? He's going to tell that unit to quit firing. So he stops firing. The crossfire disappears. So it was 8, activated 2, infiltrated a unit, ceasefire, he's saving 4. So first platoon gets 5, 6. Interesting. That's his unit up there. I'm going to move him here. 1. 2. Under here, 3. 4. 5. And this one's going to try to infiltrate. 1, 2. And then 6. Attempt to infiltrate. He's a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. Did not. So also exposed. All right. I am hoping this guy's going to get captured, I think. I'm hoping this guy just stays and we stay heavily engaged. All right. So that was all 6. He's out. Second platoon gets 4, 5. So he is up to 12. He can spend down to 6. Well, the first thing he's going to do is do a ceasefire. So we are no longer firing on that card. We still do have small arms fire on that card from this guy. And he has all pinned fire on us. But no more. So that's 1. Going to tell this unit to move up here. 2. And I think, well, 2. He's going to move under here. Tell him to move. 3, 4. Move under here. 5, 6. No. Yeah, 6. No. He is not going to tell that guy to move. He's just going to stay there. He's going to have spent his 4. So he's exposed. He spent 4. He's down to 8. All right. Third platoon gets 3, and he is undercover, so he gets 5. So he is up to 14. He can spend down to 8. Telling him to move. 1. Then he comes out from undercover. Well, then he goes under this cover. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's out from undercover. 6. All right. Two, 3, 3, 1, 3. All right. Spent 6. So he's saving 8. The XO gets 1, so he's up to 9. He's just going to save him. First sergeant gets 1. He is going to move up to this card, exposed. Yep. So he spent 2. Oh no. He spent 1. General initiative, we get 3. He is going to try to seek cover. 1, 2. Did not. He is going to try to seek cover. 1, 2. He did. He is going to cease fire. So this is automatic. We're no longer firing on that card. It's the guy I wish I'd gotten cover. Their HQ event. None. Only 2 cards with enemy activity. Drawn randomly. First one is here. So that is pinned on the same card, not undercover. 1 through 5. A 4. Fall back. He just exits. We would have caught him, but we don't. Now we got 2 pinned on the same card, undercover. 2 pinned on the same card, undercover. So 1 through 5 again. First one is a 1. He stays. That's what I actually wanted. But he didn't rally. On the same card, that was a 1, no action. Second one is a 2. That's also no action. So those 2 stay. And that is the end of their activity. Capture? Well, there is no capture now. Because this guy is a fire team. No AT. I'm going to just fire mission update. These are going to disappear. And when they do, nothing changes. Small arms, all pinned. Now it's potential contact. We got 3 Bs, but we are heavily engaged. Oh, are we? Shoot. We're not. I misjudged that. We are not heavily engaged. We only have 1 card with a volume of fire. Well, actually, this guy's firing here and hasn't stopped. But it is engage 2 or more occupied. Well, two or more occupied cards are under. This guy does not stop firing just because that guy left. They keep firing. It's an occupied card. Buy him a fire. Occupied card. Buy him a fire. I'm going with heavily engaged. I think that's correct. So, I think that's correct. Because if you read it, I know the volume of fire doesn't stop just because the unit fell back. They keep firing until they get a ceasefire. So that is a volume of fire on an occupied card. So I will board game geek that one. All right. So 3, we're doing that one. Drawing 2 for the bees. 1, 2. So we have contact up there. Well. B, row 4, 1 through 10. That is a 9. Package 6. So a maneuvering squad, marked exposed. We cannot see him. So where does he show up? We are column 1. So 1 through 5. 3. That is straight ahead. So we're drawing. So it's a maneuvering squad, exposed. This guy actually opens up fire on him. Small arms fire. He doesn't fire at us, though. All right. Well, now I know we're heavily engaged. So all that, and it didn't really matter. 2 to go. This one, the open card. 1, 2. Yeah. And then we got this one. 1, 2. Yes. All right. I think well, listen, famous last words. I'll be quiet. But I have no reason to really move. I'm not going to trigger any other potential contacts. There's just no reason to do any of it. Spotted goes away. So now it is unpinned or pinned recovery. These guys are under fire. Nobody's pinned here. None of these are pinned. So I don't think there's anything here. So let's just draw now. So +2, -2 with small arms. It's basically a 0. So that's a hit. He's green, so there's a casualty. Casualty, and he's pinned. Now, this PDF is going to, most steps he'll tackle. So he's going to place, I'm not going to do this one, but just so I remember, he is all pinned onto this card. But we are not doing anything here. This is not firing at us. So down here, they are on the same card. So that's +1, +2, +3. And then small arms, it's a +3. So he's pinned. That's good. And the other guy is a miss. Now he cannot really fall back because there's units all over the place. Now this guy is +1, +3. He's +3 as well. So he's pinned. Kind of want to get off that card now and just blast it. So this is now all pinned as well. So that's probably what we're going to do, is just retreat and blow the smithereens out of it if we can. Might move the mortar FO over here. Anybody else? I don't think there's any other cards with fire. So, my goodness, we're only at the 34-minute mark. Very important. See if football managers come out. I don't see it as released. So, let's just continue. Turn 9. We've achieved our objectives. He's undercover. I'd like to get him undercover. Or get another unit up there. Like, that's 2-2. But, do we have an HQ event? We do not. The CO gets 2. The CO is here. So he gets 3. So the CO is up to 7. The CO can see the first, maybe? Where is the first? Oh, no, he cannot see the first. And he's not going to move up there. So here's what the CO is going to do. Actually, I feel like the CO should move back here. Get out of harm's way. Maybe activate the XO. Yeah, I think that's it. So then we're going to activate the XO. He gets 5. Oh my God, 6 total. So he's at 15. He can spend down to 9. The XO is going to move up here. Tell this unit to move here. And then move under here. That's 3. Two, 3. He could spend 3 more, but he's not going to. All right. First platoon, 0. Veteran and undercover. So he gets 2. I think he's just going to save him. Nope. It's going to spend, nope. Yeah. All right. Can't talk to this guy. So he's saving him. Second platoon is, where is he? He's here. He's undercover. He gets 2. He's undercover 3, 4. So he has 12. He is going to tell this mortar to go here. He's exposed. He's going to go there. He's exposed, putting himself at risk. It's the short I'm worried about. I'm trying to get as many units as I can. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take a chance. He's not exposed. He just told that guy to move. That's all he did. He's going to save the rest, actually. Is he? He can't tell that guy to do anything. Can't tell that guy to do anything. Can't tell that guy to do anything. The only guy he can talk to is that guy. He's not doing anything. He's saving 9. Third platoon, 0. Wow. Gets 1 more. So he's at 9. He's got plenty. I don't think he actually wants to do anything. It's just going to save him. First sergeant gets 1. I think the first sergeant's going to back up and get to a place where he is. Well, let's just stay here just in case we have casualties, and I'm going to go under cover. All right. So he's down to 7. General Initiative 2. So the first thing I want to have happen is I want this mortar to try to call in mortar fire. And that is... He gets 3 draws. He's a veteran, so he gets 4 draws. So he's trying to draw a mortar fire there. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. If that had been a short, I was going to be so annoyed. That's 1. Second thing he's going to do is tell this guy, fall back. When he falls back, this guy is going to start firing at the card with the most steps, which I think is right here. That's 13, 8. Hopefully I didn't overdo the step. I don't think I did. So he's now doing all pin fire here. So I don't think this guy can fall back. He can't go to either of those. So I think they're just kind of stuck right now. That was a -3 for this. Yeah, -3 for the mortar. I got that. We should bring the mortar. Get that scaled down and then put it on here so we know. And the 301 is up here. Oh, I didn't do a potential contact A. Oh, golly. I'm going to actually play that out. That's annoying. I missed that completely. I had a unit on this card and didn't do that A. Well, let's just, it was a heavily engaged 1, 2, 3. All right, well, that's kind of BS way to do that. I apologize. I blew that. Part of the game. His only place he could have gone would have been here. But, yeah. Shoot. All right. Interestingly, that guy wouldn't be there. We would have had something over here. I'm just gonna proceed. I'm not starting over. That's a minor mistake when it's all said and done, I think. He would have been over here. Couldn't see this guy. So maybe a minor step casualty thing. All right, so that's the end of general initiative. So now their turn, they got 1, 2. 2 places where they got stuff going on. And a very low density in terms of them. So pinned, not undercover, 1 through 5. 2 is pinned, not undercover, 1 through 5, nothing. So he just sits and will continue to fire, all pinned. Here we have pinned, undercover, 1 through 4. That is a 3, pinned, undercover, 1 through 4. He's going to try to rally. He does not. Next one, a 1. He does nothing. They stay on that card. We continue moving down. Oops, we were supposed to check for an HQ event. 1. I'm going to actually redo that. I'm going to redo all of it just to see. So that was the... He did nothing. His attempt to rally. That was his rally. Then we had this guy doing nothing. Then we had this one was, yeah, to see which card. But in reality, oops, that was the HQ event. This is which card, this one. This is what happens. It's an attempt to rally. It does not rally. Now it's this card. The first one is a 4, so he supposedly is going to fall back, but he cannot fall back, so I don't think we do anything. The next one is a rally attempt, and he does rally. Oh no, he's paralyzed. He's just paralyzed. Paralyzed, not on an opposing unit's card. He just automatically no action. So that was that. Man, I'm butchering it right now. Must be too excited about FM. Taking a quick peek. Still don't see it. Might have to restart Steam just to see. All right. Capture segment, none. Retreat, none. Well, retreat. I think actually, just can he fall off the map? Capture if the side does not. So check unpinned. Retreat them. 3.5.2. So let's take a quick peek at 3.5.2. Plus, so retreat any unpinned, non-exposed toward the sides, edge of the map or landing zone according to card with no volume of fire, card with best concealment. Do they move on to a card at their side's edge? Retreat off the map. Don't extend the map. I'm just wondering, do they retreat? I'm going to pause. It is not clear to me whether or not in retreating they would retreat to a card with an enemy. I'm going to go with no, but I'm going to post it on Board Game Geek. So real quickly, I'm going to make a note of two things that I need to remember. So one of them is retreat to card with enemy unit. And then the other one is for heavily engaged is a card with a unit firing point blank at no one included. All right, those are going to be two Board Game Geek questions. All right, sorry, I had to quickly go take care of something. So we're decided not to retreat for now. Fire mission updates. This guy's going to flip. He is no longer going to be firing at us. Potential contact, none. Pinned recovery, none. That guy's at risk from this guy in reality. And then I need to get some more units over probably to this card. Get a 3 just to make sure I secure it. So combat effects. Let's see what happens in this. So starting up here, +2, +3. He's probably going to be... Ooh, he stays pinned. Wow. All right. Probably should have had him concentrate fire. He's doing nothing because that's his card. Now this guy is a +1, +2, +4. Ooh, he's hit. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Paralyzed and a casualty. Holy shit. See, we just lost that card. Well, we didn't. Yeah, we pretty much lost this. We got to get more units up there now. And another casualty. And I can't get, because I got my first sergeant. Oh, no, my first sergeant. Yep, I did him there because I wanted to be able to. So that may have been brilliantly smart. But that guy is paralyzed, pinned, and a casualty. And undercover. Wow, that went poorly. It's going to stay all pinned. This is actually going to flip to this way because, oops, geez. because we're not going to be firing at him anymore yet. -3 +1. Actually, I don't know what that is anymore. That was my guy firing at him. +1, +2, +3, -3. So 0 and then a -1. So the 0 is a hit, paralyzed, and a casualty. So this guy is now paralyzed. This guy is -1. +1, +2, -3, -1. That is a hit. He turns into a fire team. Oh, my golly. Well, they just switched spots. He is pinned. Unbelievable. Got to try to lay down that fire again. Thinking I want to get the fire up there, too. If I can. All right. And that is it. So we're going to clean up. Nobody gets captured. And nobody, yeah, and I don't evacuate. I got to get that guy. I want to get that guy off. The first sergeant, that's going to be his job. So we are going to stop this video. We're at the 51-minute mark, and we're at the point of turn 10. So last turn, and then we can figure out where we stood. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.